Today I know I have some explaining to do. Empty bottle container. Empty conditioner container. Empty hand soap container. Another empty conditioner container. Another empty hand soap container. Empty hand soap container. Empty hand sanitizer. So why are they here? Why are they still here? Why am I keeping them? Well, I was thinking maybe I could have another use or other use for these bottles. Maybe one day I would be, concocting my own, say, dish soap or hand soap, and I would need containers. Maybe one day I would need a spare pump if the existing one I have, the existing one I'm using malfunctions. Maybe one day I would need to replace my existing pump and then I would have some spare, a lot of spare. And maybe one day I would need to transfer my fabric conditioner and I would have a good container. But that one day never happened, and I don't think it will happen at all. And if ever that would happen, I would not be totally hopeless and helpless. No, of course not. I'm not bringing this to my 2024. No, definitely not. I will not be bringing this to my 2024. I'm planning for a simplified and decluttered 2024. I have no use for this.
Middle of December 2023, I challenged myself to find 20 categories and minimum 24 items per category of what not to bring to 2024. I decided to go over my things, my inventory, and see which ones can cross over the new year. I almost made it to my list on time. However, there are certain categories which have been difficult for me to complete. Thus, I extended the challenge till almost end of January. And now it is the middle of the second month of the year, and I am ready to show my experience as I went through each category.
I am sure I'm not bringing this to my 2024. And what will I do? Will I put this together in one plastic? I will put this together in one bag and take it out of my home. It's all used up. An empty mascara container. I have an empty massage rub container. I was thinking maybe I could reuse this, but nope, not bringing to my 2024. There's still some here, so maybe I would first transfer this to my existing one, and I could use this up, but it's almost empty. Hand soap container, but we're talking about the container.
Make sure to finish a pack before opening another. So I would use this up and then declutter. Alright? These are travel-size toothpaste tubes in my cabinet, which I want to use up before they expire. Finish up these two spreads first. I like them all anyway. For the toothpaste tubes, I took them out of the cabinet and put in my sink. So I'll remember to finish them first. For the other items, I made a little enjoyable DIY for my use-up bin. I put this where it is easily visible in my bedroom. So for now, well, I have here the pile of things that are leaving my home. We've come to the easy part. Easy to weigh things up and decide. I'm giving this plant to my sister, so I gathered the leaves for easy transport. These 2 stick guides can now go. Category number 4 items are also for throwing, but for a very specific reason, that they are filthy, soiled, rusty, or not anymore in good condition. I only got to complete this category of filthy items on end January. Well, it's probably a good sign that there are not much filthy items just sitting in my house.
Lipsticks and foundation, which I think has expired, even though not used up, it is expired. All going away. I'm not, bringing this to my 2024. Eye makeup, not bringing to my 2024. So I will get them out of the house today. You'll never guess what are this. When you buy socks, foot socks, they have this. They have the socks here for you to, see the size of the socks. And you may be wondering why I kept them. They're good cardboard, so when I have some, important paper like a check, I use this as something to prevent the check from, being crumpled. But I guess I now have better option for that. So these are not going with me to my 2024. Out. Something in my laptop stand, which I don't really use. Bye.
For now and hopefully forever, we will have no use for facial masks to protect our lives.
And this one is for a microphone which is not functional anymore. I haven't really thought of any DIY which I could use this, and I think it will really take a while. Maybe for my garland, but what for? No. Okay, going.
Even if it is fully charged, it wouldn't turn on anymore. I have had it checked and it's not functional.
But of course, I'm taking the precaution on how to dispose electronic items. This one is not going with me to 2024. Bye, thank you for your service.
These lint removers do not function well anymore. The bottle pumps cannot dispense liquid well. Busted bulbs. It still is squeezable, but honestly, this does not relieve me of stress. I realize I have wristwatches which I am not sure if still functional. These 3 are still good. The silver one belongs to my mom, so I returned it to her. The other 2 are defective. discharge battery. I tested this hourglass timer and found that it is not anymore calibrated.
You would have to trust me that there are 9 pieces of Andes here which I am discarding because they are worn out and I don't want to show them on cam. Just trust that there are 9 pieces here.
And 3 more here. Worn out bra straps from long time ago. So we've done categories 1 to 8. All are kind of no-brainer, all for throwing. Some categories overlap, but for each item, I focus on which category fits best. So let's keep moving. Not anymore me. Clothes or things that do not fit anymore. Not my style anymore. Does not represent the person I am now or the person I want to be defined as me. Not anymore my eye grade. This towel hanger does not fit the style of my kitchen anymore. These are mostly still usable and good, and which I can give away.
I wasn't able to use this set because they don't fit my color palette. Happy to share this, but it's really more of, if I look into the right category, it's more of not anymore me or not anymore fit to my color palette. So I'm giving this away. I'm happy to give this away. I'm also giving away this. Well, actually, I tried to DIY because this also doesn't fit my color palette, but I tried to spray paint and put some glitters and correct it. But I think somebody else will be happy to have this. These are all still very good.
Duplicate, definitely. I have other mugs and glasses which I can use. Same function, I chose which one I will keep and which one can go. I have a stash of more hairpins. I kept only 20 pieces and I decluttered the rest. I gave this to my sister. I have a few more left with me and these ones are excess. Most of the items in categories 9 to 10 are still usable, which I can share to others as they are excess. Let's move on to the paper and digital category. 12 receipts, each for 2020 and 2021. Total of 24 items, which I have no need to archive. 300 plus emails I have deleted. Freeing up space with paper and digital declutter in phone, laptop, and cloud database somehow also relaxes my mind. Free space is breathing space. Next category is craft materials. I have organized them in these drawers. Surely on the ribbons alone, as most of these are used ribbons from gift packs and shopping bags, I know I will be able to declutter some. Items which used to be sentimental but now have no more meaning to us can be decluttered. Many would say we can give ourselves the permission to say goodbye to these items.
This one is a dish drainer, which I have used for so many years, and I've been really trying to clean this, but I couldn't make it any cleaner anymore, and it's just a bit disgusting to use in clean plates. The reason that I wasn't able to replace this earlier is because this size perfectly fits my small kitchen sink countertop, and this is really the right size for me. I couldn't find an alternative until I went to Landers. Saw the same brand, the same size. Perfect. So this one is not going with me to my 2024. Thank you for your service. Bye. So this is a pitcher with water filter. Look here. But I am upgrading my water filter and my water source. So this one, I'm not bringing anymore to my 2024. But I actually intend to throw out just this one. Bye. Thank you for your service. And keep this for my gardening and for my other utility needs. Okay, I'm keeping you.
I got new tumblers gifted to me, so these can go. Also got a new pair of house slippers.
This black Uniqlo capri pants is one of my favorite pants, but it has a secret. Look here. It really needs an upgrade. I hope to go to Uniqlo one of these days and buy again the same pair of jeans, and I actually have done some sewing here, but I'm not letting this go yet until I buy a new one. This is also one of my favorite bed sheets, but it's either I will sew this, but honestly this has been with me for so many years and the quality has really deteriorated. So this one is also for upgrade.
After use, I need to return items which are not mine. Either I borrowed them, or they are misplaced and went home with me.
Last Christmas Eve, I slept at my sister's house and I borrowed a t-shirt from Mommy. So now it's New Year's Eve, I will return this. This is not mine.
12 items, not mine, but my mommy allowed me to sort and decide for her. So 12 items to be thrown, and then 3 items are still usable but we will give away.
And there are still others here, which I will try to laundry and see what could be saved. Well, this will be for next judging.
I returned the silver watch to mommy.
This has been in my stash for years. Kept this as an emergency gift. But now it's Christmas, I'll find somebody who'll be happy to have this. It's a pouch. Okay, let's talk about this one. This is a potty help squatting stool, but I never really got to use it. And I offered it to my sister, and she said yes.
Foreign coins. completed 20 categories with minimum 24 items per category. According to the author of Goodbye Things, start with things that are clearly junk. I learned from this exercise that it is good to assess your excess and share to others. From here on, I'd like to make a conscious effort to clean up my digital files and papers. And these are the more tricky categories. Some may be sentimental items which we need to face and conquer, some we need to return, and some we can assess if we can share. It's not just about taking things out, but more about simplifying and at the same time, elevating the quality of things I own. The question is simple. Do I want to bring you to my future?